Hi all, this is your cybersecurity expert Shubhamangala Sunil. Today we will be talking about the online education. As we all know, in this COVID-19 pandemic situation, most of our kids, especially who are doing their schools, are missing their schools today. And they are in a situation to understand whether they will be going to their regular schools or they will be learning their lessons on virtual world. Let me tell you, most of us will be amazed to know that yes, we will be depending on this virtual world to have the education continued. And when it comes about the online education, most of the parents, teachers, and most of us have a lot of questions about it. How safe is the online education today? So when we talk about this specific question, how safe it is, yes, of course, we do have a lot of implication involved in it, a lot of issues involved in it. But when it comes to the safety, yes, it's a responsibility between the teacher, students, and the management, including the parents who has to take care. So what are the issues they will be facing? So there are a lot of issues. It might be technical issues what they will be facing. It might be the applications what a school is using or opted to go ahead and do the online classes, or it might be an examination what that needs to be conducted online and evaluated, because we know that whenever it is online you can't give an concentration to each kid as we were doing in the regular school's time. At the same time, kids are missing that guru shishya kind of interaction what they used to have in their regular classes. Yes, of course, it's a disadvantage because the love and affection what that used to be get exchanged between the student and the teacher is being missing here. When it comes to the other disadvantages and the technical era, we have seen a lot of cyber crimes involved in it, as the data being misused, whether it is the students' data or the parents' data, which is being used for online interactions, whether it is sending the data of the student about the notes, the videos of the class, or about the question papers or the corrected papers. So a lot of data is being getting exchanged on this virtual world today. So there are a lot of hackers who are waiting for this kind of data which they want to utilize it in different ways. Apart from this, the criminals, that is the black hat guys or the cyber criminals, are waiting this opportunity to utilize the platform in different angles to commit the crimes. When it comes to the crimes, we do have the advantages also. We can't go ahead and talk about only the negativity of the online classes. It is the easy way of interacting any kid today to have the classes continued, easy way to exchange the data, have the face-to-face through the virtual world. They are interacting with each kid in wherever the geolocations they are situated today, because we know that most of the people, they have shifted their families from the cities to their natives, and they have been shifted from city to city. So a lot of changes have been happened, and when it is attending a class, it would have been a difficult part for a kid to go ahead and travel for such a long distance. But being in the virtual world, they are all on the same platform with the same teacher, with the same classmates today. Yes, it's an advantage. With all these things, what are the issues kids are facing? They are having a lot of issues, starting with the mental pressure what we are seeing today. As I said, the health issues is being involved. Kids as low as 5 to 6 years are sitting in front of this phones or the laptops which is emitting a lot of rays over there, and they are getting the health hazard. They are having the health issues, whether it might be an eyesight issue, it might be an headache, laziness which is being created because kids are not getting ready to school, but they are sitting in front of the phone or the laptops today. So not only the technical issues we are talking here, we are having the health issues involved. We are having the interactiveness or the mindset what they had with their teachers has been changed today. So for them, the school is just a phone today. So with added all these advantages, we are also seeing that we do have, so with disadvantages, we do know that we have the advantages too. But at the same time, everybody today who are talking to us are asking like how we can go ahead and have a safe online classes that can be running till we get a right decision, because we don't know, today it is COVID, tomorrow what virus we might be facing, and we need to be ready for all these things. As world is facing the same issue, we need to be ready with the platform of virtual world. So when it comes to the precautions, saying that how as a teacher, as a school management, as a parent, or as a kid myself, what I need to be doing. So let us start with the schools. When it comes to the school, being or coming from the cybersecurity end, we the global cybersecurity response team suggest that please do have a cybersecurity consultant at least as a third party involved in your management today, because you need to have the best application to be used, because most of the people, they are using Zoom. Let me tell you, Zoom is meant for meeting, not for classes. So we do have different applications which are being developed in this short time, which can be used for schooling and especially for the classes which is meant for the younger ages also. So please do involve the cybersecurity consultants with you, where they can get you the best application that can be involved, best software or the application for the examinations that need to be conducted, the data security, that is the exchange of data, whatever you are doing with the students or the parents, that need to be secure. So do have a consultant who can sit and say how that need to be done. Do write the policies for the school, saying that the cyber security policy for a teacher, for the management, for the parents has to be followed now. It is something like a basic building block for any education on the virtual world. Do make sure that kids are getting the cyber awareness classes involved. We are running the virtual classes. Let us make sure and take the responsibility of conducting the awareness program, because even the kid as young as 3 to 4 years will be going ahead and having the classes online today. So let them know that what are the crimes that are being existing over there, what they might become a victim tomorrow. So give the awareness programs. Make sure that the awareness program is specially designed one which we are already having, which is meant for the students, teachers, and as well as the parents, is being conducted episodically. Apart from this, what are the safety measures they need to take? As I said, when the consultant, the cybersecurity consultant is being involved, they will usually write a set of rules that need to be followed, saying what kind of application will be running, how it will be monitored, how it is not going to have anything as an uninvited invite is getting into your sessions and running some nonsense on it and making the classes look so it is going to scare the whole school management, parents, kids, everybody, because there are so many issues which have been already registered today. So let us make sure that that has been taken care. Let the parents make sure that even they read the policy, they do sit in the awareness program, and they do follow those rules for their kids, because we don't have a second option today. And I also had a lot of questions, people asking, saying that what are those safety tips you provide it or give it to the students and the teachers and the parents. Let me tell you, don't allow possible problems to stop your classes. So have a good connection, have a good technical team involved, and make sure that it has been tested often. Beware of the employees, that is the people who operate the internet, have the right guidelines and the policies set. Develop and publicize the internet using policies for everybody, as I said, as for your staff, your management, your parents, teachers, and non-teaching staffs too. Discuss internet safety and recent crimes as a session, as a period for your students. Make sure that they are aware about it. And whenever the kid is coming to you about being a victim or about any cyberbullying, please do console him and talk to the cybersecurity consultants before going ahead and taking the decisions. Be sure that they know about the ethics of being in the digital world. Take time to find out how students are using the internet after the class also. Make sure that you pass on the same message to the parents. Encourage the students and parents to talk to you if they have any concern on the classes running or the issues after the classes. Use the legitimate or the trustworthy sharing places. I mean to say digital data sharing places and the emails. Don't put anything on online which you are not sure that it is going to be secured. Don't encourage students to go ahead and get on all available online places. Do suggest them what is the best. To know what is the best, do have the sessions between the staffs with the experts to know what kind of platforms you can suggest them. Always encourage students saying that you need to be very careful before you are connecting. So always give them the mantra saying that think before you connect, because one click can go ahead and create a big mess, whether in some kids' life or in the school itself. So be sure that whatever we are doing on online have the safety and the security measures in place, and we know what we are. Because the biggest challenge in online is knowing the unknowns. We do have a lot of predators running on online wires where they are targeting our kids today. So take all the required measures, and for anything required, you can always contact us on our hotline number, that is 99000039.